Bittersweet last day in paradise here. Just got a little bit sweeter. I'm sure you guys have all seen the news by now. You've got the notification. You've texted your buddies have texted you. Your phone's blowing up, just like mine was. I'm not really here to break that specific news. Right? We'll talk a little bit about what the hang-up was and potentially what's next. Is Dak Prescott's domino, the big potential $60 million plus per year domino, is that falling next? And why? So I've always said that these two deals were going to probably happen very, very quickly. Once one happened, it was likely that the other one was going to quickly follow suit, right? And the reasoning for that, as you'll see here, and my wife did a great job of, knowing this is a travel day for us. As I told her, once the news broke, I was like, oh boy, of course this happens on the last day when it's going to kind of be chaos, right? We're trying to get to the airport, trying to get on a plane. She did a great job. She asked me the question, helping me out, so I didn't have to basically produce from scratch a video on my thoughts breaking this thing down. She just asked me a couple of questions. My raw reaction came out naturally while I'm chowing down on some chips and pico de gallo. So you're going to have to forgive the lack of professionalism there. But hey, it is what it is. We do what we do, and sometimes things have to happen on the fly. That's the case today. But long story short, the reason why I thought that they would happen very, very quickly. Once one happened, the other would likely be quick, soon follow. Is because I believe that, the total guarantees are almost always the hang up in these contract disputes, right? It's not so much the APY. I know the general public wants to focus in on the APY. How much are they making per year? That's not real. The contracts in the NFL, they're not. Almost always not fully guaranteed. The very, very few occasions have fully guaranteed deals been a thing. Kirk Cousins comes to mind. Deshaun Watson comes to mind, but they're very rare, okay? Not to belabor the point. The total guarantees fall $10 million short of Justin Jefferson. You got 110, Ceedee got 100. I think that's fair. The total contract value at $136 million for Ceedee Lamb, 4 years, $136 million, falls $4 million short of Justin Jefferson's $140. Also fair. We're not going to sit here and argue semantics over which player is better. I don't really care necessarily, but they're both undoubtedly two of the best in the game. So the money makes sense as far as what he deserves. Now, here's the kicker, okay? And this is what you guys clicked on this video for. I think that along with the total guarantees being part of the hang-up, it would make sense for a star receiver to be a little bit more hesitant to agree to a potential figure that the front office is offering you if you don't know who is throwing you the football for the next 4 years. We already know. I mean, it's very obvious, very well documented. Anybody who's followed the Cowboys organization closely, they know how good of a relationship Ceedee Lamb and Dak Prescott have together. They know, I mean, you don't have a first-team All-Pro, lead the league in receptions and targets, and I just dominate an NFL football season the way that those two did a year ago. Have the quarterback, on the other flip side of that coin, be second in the MVP voting, right? Those two are not mutually exclusive. All right, that's a symbiotic relationship, okay? And I would imagine, once again, the kicker for Ceedee Lamb, alongside the total guarantees, part of that hang-up was wondering, and now I think potentially knowing, who's going to be throwing him the football for the next 4 years. Expect that big number 4 domino to fall pretty soon. Peace from paradise.
So what happens now?
Dak gets paid pretty soon, and then we go play football.
Why does Dak get paid soon?
Because I would imagine that before Ceedee Lamb agrees to any sort of contract extension to stay in Dallas, he would like to know who's going to be throwing him the football for the next 4 years.
That's smart. What about Micah?
He's still got 2 years left on his deal. He's not priority yet.
So he's not getting money this year?